Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's session on Google Cloud Ready Program. It's a collaboration between Scholarship Track and the IoT cell of KJ Somaiya College. Um, without wasting a lot of time, we'll dive straight into questions. And if you have any questions that is not covered while we are, having a fireside Q&A, feel free to drop them in the comments below, and we'll make sure to answer them all. So, with the basics, what is the Google Cloud Ready program?
Okay, so this program is specially designed for students to make them skilled in cloud. The Google Cloud Ready Facilitator program provides you an opportunity to kickstart your career in cloud and get hands-on practice on the Google Cloud platform, that is the GCP, and it powers apps like Google Search, Gmail, and YouTube. So the infrastructure that you use when you use GCP is the same that is used by the services such as Gmail and YouTube. And in the program, you learn and practice concepts of computing, application development, big data, and machine learning. So, and the most important the feature of this program is that if you get stuck somewhere, you are not alone. You will have facilitators, that is like me, who will be guiding you and helping you when you are stuck, so that you can gain skills and complete your journey of cloud. And there is one more important thing that in the program you learn computing application development through the Google's training platform, that is the Quick Labs. So on the Quick Labs, there are self-paced labs that give you access to Google Cloud Platform resources using temporary credentials that are valid for the duration of the lab only. And so that you can get hands-on practice. These are not simulations. You work directly on the Google Cloud Platform. And for the program, if I talk about, there are three tracks. So which are Google Cloud Infrastructure track, Cloud Native Application Development track, and Big Data and Machine Learning track. Under these three tracks, there are different quests and skill batches which are part of this program, and students need to complete the labs to gain the quest batches and the skill batches. So the main perk of the program is that you get a monthly subscription to do all these labs. So like Quick Labs, if you want to do labs on Quick Labs, you need to buy credits. But for this program, students will be provided a monthly subscription that they can use to do all these labs, and it is completely free for them. So yeah, so they will get all the knowledge of cloud and hands-on practice with all the support and mentorship of the facilitators.
Thank you. And even though you answered most of it, can you tell us about some advantages of doing this program as a student? Some added benefits.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
sure there's a lot of cool swag as well. But other than that, what are some of the skills people will get to learn?
Yeah, so the first of all, you gain the knowledge of cloud that you can definitely use for your career, as well as gaining for a job that you might want to pursue in future. So, and you can showcase your work using the Quick Labs public profile. Quick Labs provides you a public profile link that you can place at LinkedIn on your resume. So it mentions all the quests and skill batches you have earned. So if anybody needs a proof that you have learned the skills, but what is the proof? So you can show them that this is my profile. You can go to my profile link and see all the quests and skill batches that I've completed. And in addition to this, as you mentioned, there is swag for students. So if you want to get rewarded for learning, this is the best program for you. You get to learn Google Cloud Platform as well as get rewarded from Google itself. And there is no competition. It is for everybody. Every student who will be completing the milestones will get the awards that are mentioned on the website. And other than that, you are not alone. If you want to network, if you want to find people who have the same interest as you, you want to learn cloud, and you want to have discussions with students. So in the program, you will be part of a community in which there will be students who will be doing the same program. So you get to network with people. That is like a added benefit in this program. And as I said, if you get stuck, you have facilitators which can help you.
Right. Thank you. Awesome. Um, so there's one question we have in the comments. Are there any prerequisites before doing this program?
So, as of the prerequisites, there are just eligibility criteria that you need to be 18 plus and you need to be in a higher education institution in India. That is, you must be a student. Already graduated students cannot apply for the program. These are only the eligibility criteria. Rest, it is open for everybody.
And I think he means in terms of any prior knowledge. Do you need to have any basic understanding of any topic or before you join the program?
If you ask me, like in the quick labs, the labs are very beginner friendly. If you don't know anything about cloud, even then, when you start, you like start creating a virtual machine first. So the first lab that you will be doing will be a virtual machine. That is very simple. Like every step is mentioned, and GCP is like very user friendly. So even if you don't know the core technical knowledge of cloud, you can always use cloud. So that is absolutely like a perk of this program. So I would say if you want to learn, you can definitely learn, but there is no requirement of like having technical knowledge of cloud.
Thanks. Um, then there is also a facilitator program, which is you are a facilitator, right, for the program. So there are certain students that can apply to be facilitator and show off their leadership skills as well as help other of their classmates to take advantage of this program. Can you give some tips about the facilitator application?
Yeah, sure. So like I also got to know about this facilitator program like last year when I was a student in this Google Cloud Ready Facilitator. And my facilitator, he gave us the link to apply.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on the website only under the FAQs. It is the first question that how do you become a facilitator? There you will find a link to a Google form in which first of all you need to accept the terms and conditions, and on the next, like you will need to provide basic details such as name, email ID, graduation date, and etc. But the selection criteria or the shortlisting criteria is the two questions they have mentioned on it. They also like take into consideration your LinkedIn profile. So everybody like have a LinkedIn nowadays, but if you don't have, please create a LinkedIn because like it's very important. And the two questions that they have, I like to tell you about. First of all, the question is why do you think you are the right person to become a facilitator in your institution? So like they want to know your motivation behind becoming a facilitator and what are the qualities like you already have that can help you become a facilitator, which can help students. And so the next question is that have you ever driven any programs, societies, clubs in your institution? If yes, then tell us more about what you did and how did you drive success. So in this program, they want to see like if you already have experience of doing any program. So when I applied to be a facilitator, I explained my work as a president of April Aldo Club at my university. So I mentioned that I have conducted these many workshops, I have conducted these many events, and so like all these information that I mentioned was valid, and I had done that. So they got to know about my the experience and the skills. So it is very important that you are already involved in community and helping students so that like you can be a cloud ready facilitator.
Thanks. So we also noticed that there are only certain participating colleges at the moment, and students of those colleges, like in the form, it asks like which college are you from, and there are only certain colleges that are there, and students can list that college. But what do you do in case you're not from one of those colleges and you still want to be a part of this program?
So as I said, the selection criteria is like involves a lot of kind of screening. So they
Mm-hmm.
select only few institutions from all over India, and from every institution, like they make a team of three. So one, you are the
Mm-hmm.
facilitator. You will have a faculty facilitator also, like to help you with like spreading the word in your campus, and co-facilitator if you face any problem. So like you are a team of three, and they allow to like refer students from other institutions as well. So like if there is no facilitator in
Mm-mm. I'm, I'm sorry. I guess there's some technical difficulty. Um, and we're back.
sorry, it looks
Sure, you
like
can
my
continue.
network was like disrupted. Yeah,
No
so as
problem.
I was saying, the selection, like they select only a few institutions and help them like enroll students from other institutions as well. So it's not a problem that if your institution is not mentioned, you can like always reach out to a referral institution because every facilitator would love to like enroll you in the program under them.
Okay. So you can always, like, not just for facilitator, but for participants, they can just reach out to an institution that's already participating or a facilitator from other institution and they'll help out.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I guess IoT and scholarship track will definitely be working on it. So if you all fill out the form that we are sending in the comments soon, if you're interested in joining this program, then we'll reach out to some facilitators to ensure y'all can connect or get enrolled in the program. So fill out the form if you're interested and if you're attending this session. I'll put the link in the comments soon. And moving on to the next question. I'm sure a lot of people have this question about Google Cloud certificates. Would you like to give some insights?
Yeah, sure. If you are like working in the field of cloud, there are a lot of certifications for every cloud, and Google Cloud Platform also has its own certifications. So the certifications are like they help you that to work more efficiently, demonstrate your technical expertise, and you can even boost your career by like showing your certifications to your employer. So it's a very like important aspect of your career and technical life. So for GCP, there are two certifications. One is associate certification, and the other one is the professional certification. So the associate certification is basically focused on the fundamental skills of deploying, monitoring, and
Mhm.
maintaining projects on Google. So this certification is a very good starting point for those who are new to cloud, and like it can be used as a path to professional level certifications. So if you are a student and like you want to do a certification, go for the associate cloud engineer certification. And like if you need more information about the certification, I recommend going to like cloud.google.com where you can like find all the information about the certifications as well as all the like product information and documentation of Google Cloud as well. After the associate certification, like if you have already earned it, you can always go for the professional certification. But for the professional one, make sure that you are have some experience in the industry for like about a few years, and then go for professional certifications like being a professional data engineer certification or a professional cloud architect certification.
Hmm. Thanks. So overall, what has been your experience with this program? Would you like to share how have you enjoyed this program, or other participants from your college? What has their experience been?
Yeah, sure. So after getting onboarded as a Google Cloud Ready Facilitator, there were a few sessions taken by employees from Google. So our program manager that was Kashit, he took sessions where we were like introduced to the program that what all will be our responsibilities, how are we gonna enroll students and help them. So first of all, they
Mm-hmm.
trained us. Like they wanted us to do all the quests and skill batches ourselves, so that we have the confidence and knowledge for which like we can help the students. So there were sessions every week, like in which we were like to completely do one track in a week. There were
Mm-hmm.
instructions given to us, like we were made familiar to the quick labs, how to do labs, and every track has a introduction session for us. And we like it was a very wonderful session. When you communicate with Googlers, they always share their insights, and like they always have their cool stories to share, which are like awesome, and the knowledge, it is totally invaluable. So we were attending those sessions, and afterwards we had a kickoff session as well, in which we were given the details about how to conduct sessions for students. Like as a facilitator, we also will be conducting sessions for students in future, like after the enrollment ends. And like I would also like to tell you that today is the last day for enrolling in this program. So like if you want to enroll and you are planning to enroll, make sure that you enroll by midnight today, so that like you are eligible for participating and getting a monthly subscription. So yeah,
Awesome.
earlier like it was 10th of April, but yeah, they changed it to 9th of April. So if you are unaware about that, I just want to make sure.
Right. So registration was originally on the 10th, right? The last date.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
not
they like
closed yet.
changed
It's
it
closing
because
tonight. So if you'll still have some time to go and apply. Awesome. So if there are any more questions, please send them out in the comments. If nothing, you can always reach out to Shalini. I'm sure she'll be helpful. You can reach out to her on LinkedIn if you have any questions. Um, there's one more question out here. How many workshops do we have to conduct as a facilitator?
like there is no limit, but you can have a welcome section for your students, so that like you can make them familiar to quick labs and like how to do the labs. And then as your students want, like if they want to have a session or like conduct a session for them, you can like always have a poll, so to check
Mhm.
how many students are interested in attending a session, and then decide if you want to go with the workshop.
Is there a minimum? Obviously, facilitators cannot just have a welcome session and nothing for the rest of the year, right? So, is there like a minimum to the number of sessions we should have?
For the workshops, like for the sessions, there is no criteria, but there is always you are required to make a community. So like as I have made a Slack community where I have added all the students who have enrolled under my institution. So in the Slack, they can ask me queries, and it's my responsibility to help them to answer their queries. Like if they are facing problems getting their monthly subscription, I'll look into the issue and help them troubleshoot the issue. So yeah, and like sessions, it's like we have a session form that we need to fill, so that there is no technical issues working on quick labs. So yeah, as a facilitator, like there is no minimum or a maximum of a session requirement. They basically want us to drive a community. They have helped us to reach here, and now it's our responsibility to take our community further. Like I'll always suggest that connect with the students, have sessions, but yeah, it's totally a wish of the facilitator.
Okay, thank you. Do we have any more questions coming in? I'll wait for a few seconds. Oops, I'm sorry. I think there's some more network issue, but keep the questions coming and I'll wait a few more seconds. Okay, there's one more question we have.
Okay, yeah. Should I answer it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what work exactly the facilitator does? So as me, like first of all, when I was onboarded, I completed the training in in which I completed all the three tracks, which you will be doing, like the students enrolling would be doing. I completed all the three tracks. And then when the enrollments began on 2nd of April, like I started promoting and like enrolling students. I was asked to like create a community for like students. It was like my choice. I can also create a WhatsApp group, Telegram group, or a Slack channel. Like the platform was totally my choice. I chose Slack. So and after that, like I was to invite students to my community. So I invited them. Like I made a LinkedIn post. I made a post on Twitter. I like send messages on our university WhatsApp channels and like emails to enroll students. Like to tell them that this is a program and you should enroll in it to gain skills. And after
Mhm.
that, like they had queries regarding like how to fill the enrollment form. This is also a very basic query some students have.
Mhm.
Like they don't know how to like make a public profile on Quick Labs, because the enrollment form asks for a public profile link, Quick Labs. So for that, like I need to instruct them like create a Quick Labs, first of all a Quick Labs account, and then sign in, do this lab for 5 minutes at least, and then you will be able to generate your public profile link. So like all these queries, like students reached out to me like how what to fill in the referral institution. So like I guided them that this is your choice. You can choose the institution as a referrer, or like if your institution has a facilitator, go with it, because the facilitators will be there to help you. So yeah, and after the enrollment will end, it will be my responsibility to conduct sessions to like guide
Yeah.
students how to like drive their milestones. And then I'll be also responsible to like share them the progress reports. So when I was doing my training, I used to always receive a progress report that I have completed these many quests and these many skill badges.
Right.
So now I will be sending those reports to the students enrolled under my institution, so that they can like always check what is their progress, and if like they are feeling like demotivated or like they are not able to do it, I'll be sending them emails, or like I'll be reaching out to them to help them to complete the quest.
Thank you. Next question. I think you covered this. There's a selection process, but even then, do most of the students all get automatically enrolled, or are there a few selected?
It depends on a lot of things. Like first of all, you need to have experience of like building a community, so that like they can select you. And afterwards, if two students apply from the same institution, like I also applied and my friend also applied, so they will be only one. So there
I
is a
think
second screening time. Yeah, yeah.
I think
Go
she
on.
needs to ask as a participant and not as a facilitator. So if
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah. So for the like for the students, there is only a eligibility criteria that you need to be 18 plus and
Mhm.
be in a like institution. That's
Okay, awesome. One more question.
okay. What exactly we will learn after completion of Google Cloud Ready track, and what are the opportunity and position role we can apply. So you
Mhm.
will be learning using the Google Cloud platform. Like you will be doing the hands-on labs. You will be learning to use the big data and the machine learning capabilities of Google Cloud. So like I have seen students building projects of using Google Cloud, and like they have the awesome project. Like I would say, they are having awesome projects. Like people use them in hackathons, and like they truly win the hackathon. And so like if you know how to use Google Cloud, you can as a student use it for your projects, and of course you will add your projects in your resume. And the Google Cloud, like the Quick Labs profile link also can be added to your LinkedIn and resume, showing that you know what you have like learned in this program. And after that, if you go like if you complete the ultimate milestone, which is like doing all the 30 quests and the skill batches, so you will be
Mhm.
like given a Google Cloud Readiness Program seat that like will give you access to the course. which will be like on Coursera, which will have a content of 40 hours, I guess. So after completing that course, you will get a 50% discount on the certification that I was talking about, the Associate Cloud Engineer certification. And if
Right.
you like are able to pass the certification, it's exactly like you can show it to your employers that you are Google
Right.
Cloud certified. It can always
Right.
help you like getting job shares.
You can join as a cloud
Yeah,
engineer basically.
yeah. Like cloud
Awesome.
has a very like a big market coming in the future, so there will be a plenty of jobs for cloud engineers.
Absolutely. Hmm. One more question. What are the benefits of being a facilitator other than networking? Of course, you show off your
Okay, so
leadership
like
skills, but other than that,
absolutely.
Shalini can cover.
Yeah, so like being a facilitator, first of all, like I'll get to like network with students, and secondly, there will be like certificates from Google that I conducted this like a facilitator program for my institution. So there will be a certificate and some like you will be getting swags. There will be some prizes for us too. So like the main thing that I'll get will be like building a community and like guiding students, which is like a very important thing if you're a student, because I have realized that community work like always helps you, because when you go for jobs and internships also, you can always like tell that I have done this, I have like lead this organization or like lead this club in my university. It always helps.
Thank you. So, I think there are no more questions. So, we can end the session here. But if anybody wants to ask any more questions, feel free to reach out to Shalini. And thank you so much for joining us and answering everybody's questions. I hope it was informative and encouraged you to apply to the program. And thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you. Bye. Bye.